Welcome to the Google Earth tutorial. First, we will open Google Earth in Applications. The purpose of this tutorial is to instruct you on how to use Google Earth. Google Earth is a virtual globe map and a geographical information program that maps the Earth through the superimposition of images that are obtained from various satellites, aerial photographs, and GIS programs. It offers users the opportunity to explore various places and locations in a hands-on and more interactive manner than traditional maps. Although there are a variety of applications to this learning technology, we will focus on three main and popular applications. This tutorial has three main learning objectives. First, it will allow you to become familiar with how to conduct a 3D tour. Secondly, it will demonstrate how to use Street View function. And finally, this tutorial will highlight the historical imagery application. By the end of this tutorial, it is desired that you will possess a basic understanding of Google Earth. First, we will look at the 3D building tour. The tour allows for users to engage in the exploration of various sites, buildings, and infrastructures around the world. To begin the 3D tour, you first need to ensure that the 3D buildings option is selected under the Layers section of the toolbar. Ours indeed is selected. I've unselected it and now selected it. Next, you need to click the Earth Gallery button. It will open a new viewing gallery with different gallery options. For this purpose, we will select 3D Buildings tab located at the top of the page. Once selected, we will then select Newest, since we are going to take the South African Soccer Stadiums tour, and it is one of the newest 3D building tours. And here it is. We will now select View Now, and once it is clicked, it will take us to South Africa. Once it is opened, we will double click. We will scroll up here under Places, under the Places tab, and it says double click here to start the tour. And that is exactly what we will do. Double click here to start the tour. You have now noticed that the program takes over and moves from location to location. Two features to note. First, in the top corner of the screen, the display shows the name of the 3D model that we are looking at, Greenpoint Stadium in Cape Town, South Africa. The second feature is going to show up in the bottom of the left-hand corner in just a moment. And here it is. The play button, by clicking the play button, it progresses the tour. However, note that when the tour is ready to move to the next location, the button will become available. Until then, however, it will not move to the next location or will not display. We will press the play button to move to the next location on the tour. Notice the play button is not available. We could pause the tour, but we cannot continue on. We cannot play. We are now at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Another feature will display on the right, over here, under the navigation tool. It's going to give us a plus and minus feature, which will allow us to zoom in and zoom out. We can zoom out and zoom in. And zoom in. These functions are also available on your keyboard by using the arrows. And you can also go sideways and back and forth. Wonderful. The second area that we are going to look at on Google Earth is called Street View. Street View gives you the opportunity to virtually stand on the street that you have selected or to explore the places that you have been. Since Google Earth is already launched, we are going to start typing in the location under Fly To. Under Search, Fly To is already selected. In the tab, we are going to type Ottawa, Ontario, and search. Google Earth then takes over and takes us to the location on the map. Notice our tour, the 3D tour is still launched. We are going to close it. So we close this right here, the bottom, and the tour is no longer launched. For Street View, we are going to zoom in using the tools, this plus sign that we have already become familiar with. Okay. The Pegman icon is the tool to Street View. This little orange guy is the Pegman icon. He is located in the right top hand corner underneath the navigation tools. We need to click and drag the Pegman icon. And see how it says drag to enter Street View? We will drop him. And Google Earth is taking us down to Street View. And here we are. Once we have activated Street View, we can move up and down the street by clicking the location we would like to move on. If we would like to move down the street, we double click. If we would like to move further down the street, you simply double click again. To change your view of the current image, you can click and drag. Once it loads, I will show you. So if you wish to change your view of the current image, you can click and drag. So click and drag, 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 click and drag. The navigation tool in the top right corner will also help you navigate your perspective, changing your view up and down or around 360 degrees. In addition to the two tools mentioned, you can also use the wheel on your mouse or the arrows on your computer. When you are ready to exit Street View, you need to click the Exit Street View tab on the top of the right-hand corner, where it says Exit Street View. We will click that now, and we exit Street View. The third thing that we are going to look at on this Google Earth tutorial is the historical view function. We are going to look at how specific places on the planet have changed by using the historical view feature on Google Earth. This option allows viewers to view how different satellite images have captured a specific place over specific time periods. Using the Fly to Search tab that we just used for Street View, we are going to type in a location. For this historical view, we are going to type in Las Vegas. We are going to head to Sin City. No gambling, please. You notice that Google Earth once again takes over and takes us to the location that we have desired. If an icon clock appears, as we zoom in, we will zoom in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. If an icon clock appears in the bottom left-hand corner with a date beside it, then historical imagery is available. Click to see historical imagery from 1950. We will click, and you notice how the landscape begins to change. Up at the top displays a bar. You can slide along this bar to show different time periods. Here we are in 1965. We'll let it load. (1950) 1977, how it's different. 2010, we notice there are many, many more buildings. To exit historical view, click the X button beside the historical view slider, which is this is the historical view slider. Click the X button. Excellent. So, in the end, this tutorial was designed to give you the basic understanding of Google Earth's functions, capabilities, and tools. The tutorial has provided a basic foundation that allows you to become familiar with the 3D tour, street view, and the historical imagery application. Overall, Google Earth has many learning tools, and this tutorial provides the foundation from which to learn upon. To close Google Earth, you simply quit. We will save. Thank you so much.